Hello everyone and welcome live to West Wellesley, Massachusetts as we got a big time EHF regular season matchup up in your hands between the Boston Junior Eagles and your Islanders Hockey Club. The last time these two met was at Merrimack College where the Islanders had a 3-2 win over the Junior Eagles. Obviously a very big rivalry between these two teams for many years, and now they meet up here in Wellesley. This is a really nice sporting complex, actually, as a matter of fact. And we are very excited to have these two teams meet up once again in a big-time regular season matchup. We're going to look at the EHF standings right now between where these two teams are overall. So far, the Eagles are in 4th and the Islanders are in 5th. Islanders at 2-1-1, Eagles 500 at 3-3. As Zach is in net again for your Islanders. He has been all year so far, so he's having a very good season. Turco is in for the Eagles once again. He was in the last time these two met. He had a very solid performance. And right now in the standings, these two would be in the same division with Providence North and the Cyclones in the playoffs. And then for the other division, it would be the Minuteman Flames, Junior Terriers, Top Gun, and Islanders West. So, we are about 30 ticks away from meeting up for this big matchup between the two teams. Very excited for this one here. Really nice rink, by the way. Very nice location. If you're ever in Wellesley, Massachusetts, this is the place to go to. An amazing, not just rink, but a really good complex with basketball, swimming out of all sports, and even some soccer. Like, it's a great environment. So definitely recommended. So we are about to start. We're ready for action. Again, Turco is in net for the Boston Junior Eagles. Zach is in net for the Islanders. We are ready for action on the ice. Eagles are ready to go. Let's see who they got going. It looks like Brooke. They got Brooke. Green. Baines Reed. For the Islanders, Makani Mitchell, John Araya, Dave Reese at forwards, Tank Furness, Colton Murphy at defense. 2 and Freed are in the game for the Eagles as well. As we are live and underway here in Wellesley. Eagles win the draw. 2 tries to get it up ice and don't get far. Battle here along the wall, goes back, Brooke to retrieve it. Brooke carrying it. Tries to slide it to Baines Reed, too far out of his reach. Reese carrying it up the zone. He will dump it in deep and go for a change. Now forecheck, Araya gets taken down. He keeps it in the zone. Islanders coming out with a quick change with trying to save as much energy as possible. Reen up over to 2. 2 tries to slide it up to Freed. It gets caught at his feet, but Freed will dump it in deep, and they're going to go get for a change. Baines, Reed, and Furness battling for it. Furness will receive it. Up, tries to get it to Flynn. Wiggle, and Flynn go for the puck, but it will be an icing, and that's going to be all the way back down in Islanders territory. Draw in the Islanders' end, won by the Eagles. Gallagher able to keep it in the zone. Goes around, Killamonis will retrieve it. Killamonis, nice play on the body there. The Shimmick gets it up over to Dunny. Dunny sends it up. Flynn and Wiggle on a foot race. Nice play by Flynn to keep it in the zone. Dunny gets caught on his feet. Flynn around ice. Good forecheck right now by the Islanders. Eagles trying to break it out. They have control. Slide up ice, gets intercepted by DeFore. DeFore to the net, gets poked from Wiggle over to the boards. Gallagher. This is a good forecheck by the Islanders right now. And the Eagles, Turco has it along the boards. Turco tries to get it to Gallagher, too far out of his reach. Killamonis will take it. Killamonis is still going. He shoots at a glove save made by Turco. Islanders controlling for the first minute of this game so far. They've been doing extremely well. Here's the draw. Won by the Eagles. George tries to keep it in the zone. Can he? He won't. But Murphy will retrieve it. Now Murphy still carrying it. Zhang with pressure. Up ice. DeFore moving. Here comes DeFore. Oh, he takes a big hit there from Reen. But puck stays over in the corner. Up ice. Zhang gets it up over to Freed. Puck will be dumped in deep. Murphy battle along the wall. Murphy gets it. Gets it up ice to DeFore. DeFore tries to make a move around one. Doesn't get far. And we got a penalty coming on the Islanders. Eagles will be on the power play. Shot up front, scores! It's Zhang. And it's 1-0 Eagles with 12:08 to go in the first. So a delayed penalty for the Islanders, and the Eagles able to capitalize with a man up by Zhang. And it's 1-0 Junior Eagles early here in period 1. There's the draw. Won by the Islanders. Araya will get it in deep. Brooke tries to box out Araya, but Araya with a nice forecheck there. Reese able to keep it in the zone. Battle along the wall. The corner. Islanders able to keep it in. Now here comes Reese able to keep it in. He gets it over to Connie Mitchell. Tries to get it out front to Araya, but got blocked. Baines Reed takes a good hit, but he brings down Araya or Reese with him. Furness keeps it deep. Araya gets it. Loses control. Reese picks it up though. Reese makes a move around one. Loses possession of it. 2. Breaks out of the zone. Coleman can't hang on. 2-on-1 generating here. 2 with possession, but Furness able to make a really nice play to separate the puck. 2. Working within the Islanders' end. He gets a shot in the net. Nice save made by Zach. Battle along the wall. Eagles still have possession of it. Baines Reed gets taken down. Here comes Araya. He'll get over the red line and dump it in deep as the Islanders goes for a change. Green picks it up for the Eagles. Green up ice, big hit over the Eagles' end, and icing is waved off. I believe Peter receives it. Up ice over to Gallagher. Gets separated from the puck. Shimmick and Freed. Killamonis to the net, gets blocked from Gallagher. And bodies go flying. Battle along the wall here. George to the net, nice save made from Turco. Killamonis keeps it. Killamonis a shot. It looked like it got blocked off the shoulder of Reen or the head of Dunny. Puck over in the corner. Flynn. Now Shimmick. Still battling. Islanders definitely have it in the zone more, but the Eagles capitalize on that one extra man up with the delayed penalty. Flynn keeping this forecheck going by himself right now. Up ice. Keeps it in by Killamonis. Killamonis a shot in the net. Nice save from Turco. Rebound is loose. Eagles have it in the corner. Islanders continuing the forecheck here. Up ice. Killamonis freed on him. Sends it around. Gets intercepted by the Eagles as they were going for a change. Zhang, who had the Eagles goal earlier, gets it into the zone. Carrying it, George. Tries to get it up into Gianantonio, but not far enough. Zhang. Shot, nice pass there. Just in the feet. That was a great pass from Zhang. Eagles now beginning their forecheck a little bit. Battle along the wall. George forces pressure, keeps it along the wall. Saunier gets intercepted up in the middle of the ice. Loose puck gets to the side. Saunier tries to get it up to DeFore, a little far out of his reach. Islanders are going to get a change. Eagles will go back to retrieve it. Zhang couldn't hang on. Gianantonio will keep it in the zone for a bit. Wiggle tried to force it up ice. He eventually will. Over to Zhang. Zhang slides it up ice to Brum, but he gets hit from Reese. Murphy tries to get it up to Reese. And I believe that went out of play. 8:12 to go here in period one. So when both teams are on the power play, they are on that power play. Araya dumps it in deep, not power play. Penalty, or no, never mind. The drive. Araya. Still with possession. Gets it around deep. Wiggle. But McConney on him. Wiggle breaks free. Slides up over Freed. 3-on-2 here for the Eagles. Freed up the zone. Gets blocked from Murphy. Puck in the corner. Freed will get it. Nice pass out front. Two couldn't hang on. Mitchell. Two able to keep it in the zone. Dumps it in deep. Baines Reed. And Murphy. Freed and Shimmick. Or Reese. Reese will just dump it in deep. It'll be an icing, and we're going to go back to Islanders territory. Here's the draw. Won by the Eagles. Turco tried to get into the net. He couldn't. Dunny. Almost moved it up ice. Shimmick dumps it in deep. Reen will retrieve it. Flynn right on him. Flynn has been very aggressive on this forecheck. He has been all game. Coleman able to keep it in deep. That one goes to the corner. Flynn again right in there. Reen. Up ice. Oh, nice pick, but offside. Good play by Killamonis to force the offside. If that got by him, that could have potentially been a breakaway for the Eagles. Here's the draw. Giantonio wins it. Giantonio gets it in deep. Brook to receive it. Up ice. Oh, try to get it to DeFore. Just far out of his reach. Killamonis in that nice block made by Freed. Killamonis. And that puck should have been offside, but they didn't call it. Killamonis over to Coleman. Oh, it gets picked off here. Eagles carrying it, loses possession. Saunier, Freed able to keep it in the zone. Killamonis zips it around. DeFore can't hang on quietly. Coleman around over to Killamonis. He sends it up ice, and that is going to be a icing as we go back down to the Islanders' end. Eagles started to control the tempo a little bit here. The draw won by the Eagles. Wiggle gets it in deep. George. Reese has it. Reese up ice. Doesn't get far. Araya tries sending it up to Mitchell. Loses possession. Eagles will bring it in. Oh, big hit there. Puck along the wall right in front of us here. Araya and I believe Wiggle. Islanders get free. Makati Mitchell taken off here. Mitchell, but nice defensive play from Peter. Eagles. 2, a little far out of his reach. Icing, we're going to the Eagles' end. Eagles have been kind of controlling about the midway point of this period in this game, while the Islanders, when they're on their forecheck, they are on their forecheck. Especially this line with Shimmick, Flynn, and Dunny. They have been extremely well. Around ice. Dunny. Can't quite hang on. Up ice. George receives it. George to the net. A little bit far outside. Flynn. Wiggle able to break free. Wiggle. Gallagher was the intended target from Turco, but far out of his reach. So it's going to be an icing back down to the Eagles' end. Here's the draw in the offensive end for the Islanders, won by the Eagles. Wiggle receives it. Behind the net. Slides it up ice. Turco will send it up over to Furnace. Furnace up the boards, attempt for Giantonio. Saunier almost received it. He gets taken down, but they'll play on. Freed with possession. And Freed, that looked like it went out of play. DeFore. Oh, he tries to get it up to Giantonio, but got tipped. Saunier almost got it to Giantonio in the feet. Wiggle will receive it. Wiggle. Saunier keeps it in the zone. Saunier working with it now. Saunier. Battle along the wall. Eagles get it back. Movement up ice around the wall. Wiggle. He gets it again. Wiggle up over to Turco. Now Turco loses possession of it to DeFore. Giantonio gets it. Freed. Carrying up with it, and Freed will try to dump it in deep. Giantonio intended for Furnace, far out of his reach. Eagles now taking off with it here. Oh, nice play from Killamonis. Reen will receive it. Reen. Caught from Zhang. Zhang gets taken down from Saunier. Furness. Up the boards to Mitchell. Nice play there. Mitchell to the net. Nice save from Turco. Rebound. Oh, he couldn't hang on. Araya had it, but couldn't bang it home. And the Islanders will go back to retrieve it. Kelimonis. Up over to Mitchell. Up over to Reese. Reese now carrying it. He will get it into the zone. Araya gets it in deep. Araya and Reen. They're battling it. Up around the boards. Eagles trying to get it out of their end. Islanders able to keep it in. Battle continues along the wall. Dunny carrying it. Dunny loose. Slides up over to Flynn. Not far enough. Reen. Little jump off. Eagles working with it. And ooh. There's that high hit off the post. Oh, that shot hit the post. It almost went in. So close yet so far for the Eagles to take a 2-0 lead. Kelimonis tries sliding it up ice, intercepted by Baines-Reed. Eagles keep it in the zone. Body falling now for the Eagles. Kelimonis tries to get it up, two able to keep it in. Baines-Reed keeps it. Kelimonis battle along the wall here. Under 2 minutes to go here in period one. George, loose puck, saved by Zach. And Kelimonis will just have to ice it. And the Islanders will have it in their defensive zone. Eagles have been controlling the tempo a little bit throughout this game. The draw. Almost won by the Eagles. Giantonio gets it. He'll break it out of the zone, and now Giantonio's taking off. Wiggle and Baines-Reed. Oh, Giantonio almost got that over to Shimmick, I believe. To four. Over to Shimmick. Shimmick shot in that. Nice save made. Loose puck. It still somehow doesn't go in. Loose. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How is it not in? To four. Up over to Murphy. Murphy slides it down. To four will tip it over in the corner. Shimmick. Giantonio receives it up ice. Not far. Giantonio or Murphy will receive it. Murphy over to Furness. Furness down over to Murphy. Minute to go here in period one. Up ice. Wiggle. Slides it over. Peter tries getting it to Baines-Reed a little far. Battle along the wall here. Mid-zone. Battle. Eagles able to keep it in. Battle along the wall here. Now in the defensive zone for the Islanders. 30 ticks to go. Shimmick taking off with it. He loses possession. Furness will receive it. Murphy. Battle along the wall. Again, a lot of wall battling here. And that will be icing. We're going back to the Islanders' end. 14.3 to go. In just a 1-0 game, Eagles had the extra man with a delayed penalty from Zhang to give them a 1-0 lead. Araya, Green, keeps it in. Saunier receives it. Saunier takes a bump. Green, up ice. Kelimonis retrieves it. Mitchell, and that will do it for period one. So the Eagles, a 1-0 lead at the end of the first period. It's been somewhat of a close matchup. Both teams have been back and forth with one another. It's been Extremely close so far. Islanders almost had an opportunity around kind of near the end of the first period. And the Eagles have also been really doing good towards the end of that first. Still anyone's game, but the Eagles have been so Mitchell, Reese, Araya out again. Killamonis and Coleman over that defense for the Islanders. For the Eagles, it's looking like Turco, Ryan, as Mitchell already gets it in the zone. He gets a shot in net immediately, and a save made by Turco. Nine seconds into the second. There's the draw. Mitchell tries sending it to the net. Not yet. Brooke. Reese receives it up around the wall. Coleman. Killamonis. Gets it in deep. It's playable. Brooke. Up ice. It's not going to be icing. It's going to be a foot race. Coleman receives it. He just has to force it up immediately. Eagles keep it in zone. Mitchell gets it up over to Araya. Foot race, but he gets beat from Gallagher. Ren. Up ice. Eagles working with it. Turco up over to Brum. Brum, takes a pop from Killamonis. And it's going to be a penalty on Coleman. Wow. So it's going to be a Eagles power play. This will officially be their first power play of the game because they had the goal off the delayed penalty last time. Oh, that's Pepper. And the draw, George. Pepper able to keep it in the zone. Freed. Eagles working with it. Islanders doing a nice job keeping it in a box. Pepper looks like got tipped from Shimmick. Murphy loses it. Dunny, he's trying to get it out of the zone. Will it get out? Yes, it will, just barely. Foot race here. Dunny and Freed. Islanders able to force it in deep. Good penalty kill so far. Wiggle. Eagles working with it. Slides it up ice. Zhang falls. He gets back up. Jumps in deep. Of course, Zhang had the goal for the Eagles. Islanders working with it. Murphy gets it out of the zone. Nice play there. Shimmick will dump it in deep. Islanders continue this really good penalty kill so far. Good keep it from Saunier. Saunier still going with it. Loses possession of it, but he's able to keep it in the zone. Flynn will dump it in deep. Islanders doing a good job of this penalty kill. Furness keeps it in the zone, and Islanders are 1 for 1 on the penalty kill today. Big kill. That looked like too many. Islanders might have gotten away with one there. As we got an offside with 12:23 to go in the second. Good penalty kill from the Islanders. Draw one by the Eagles. Ream sends it in deep. Got tipped from Baines-Reed, so it won't be an icing. Zach will just tap it over to Killamonis. Up ice over to Giantonio. Nice pass. 3-on-1 generating here. Gets free. Nice play from Brooke. And they keep it in. Saunier keeps it in the zone. Brooke. Up around the wall. Ooh, loose at front. But no one was there. Baines-Reed will force it up. Foot race. Furness in 2. But it will just be a icing as we go back to the Eagles' end. Let's see what the Islanders got generating here. Draw one. Killamonis over to Furness, and puck stays in the zone. It was just on the blue line. Mitchell zips it around, but there's no one there, and it gets intercepted. Up ice. Islanders keeping it in. Reese takes a bump. He's still taking off with it. Still has possession of the puck. 3 on him right now. Puck is loose. Reese can't keep it in the zone, but he gets it back in. Dave Reese is a one-man wrecking crew right now. Mitchell. Oh, he tries to send it out front, but there's no one there. George able to keep it in zone. Loose puck. Araya. Spin move. Keeps it in. Battle along the wall. Araya gets it. Araya up over to George. Araya jumps it in deep. Reese. Killamonis. Loose puck. And anyway, we're back live. Pepper in deep. Zach will force it in the corner. Murphy tried to zip it around. He couldn't. Eagles working with it. Zips it up. Zhang keeps it in. Shimmick. Battle along the wall here. Sends it up ice. Loose puck. Down, battle along neutral ice. Tries zipping it up. Wiggle. Dunny gets free. Wiggle right on him, though. Nice defensive play. Dunny gets right back in, though. Loose puck. Keeps it in the Eagles' end. Shimmick. Tries sending it around, and big hit. Delivered from Furness. Loose puck. Dunny can't hang on. Furness just dumps it, but it gets caught from Wiggle. He'll slide it up. Opportunity generated here for the Eagles. Here's a shot in the net and a cover from Zach. Puck gets sent along, and that will be an icing back down to the Islanders' territory with 8:53 to go. It's been a back and forth matchup again. Islanders just haven't found that one great scoring opportunity yet. Puck down over in the corner. Picked up. Coleman. Battle on the wall. Giantonio. Zips it in deep. Grab from Furness. Furness now. Up over to Coleman. No one's there though. Freed will get it. And Freed gets taken down to 4. Baines-Reed on him. Furness and Baines-Reed. Now Saunier and 2. 2 gets possession of the puck. 2. Up over to Reen. His shot in the net gets tipped. Just misses it wide. 2. Islanders get it up ice. Gianantonio carrying it. He'll get it in, carry it through the neutral zone. He gets by 1. Loose puck and Turco will cover it. Interesting cover up there. Been a back and forth game so far. There's the draw. Won by the Eagles. Battle in neutral zone. Mitchell to the net, gets blocked from Reen. Nice keep in from George, but not for long. As Brum tried to take off with it. Brook. Fast-paced action in front of us. Zips it around. Kelimonis. He sends it up. Not far enough, though. Islanders. Keep it in the zone. Araya. Carrying it. Araya's taking it off. Shot in the net. Nice save from Turco. George. Almost intercepted. Kelimonis gets it. He'll send it up. No one's there. Eagles will get it in the zone. George. To receive it. Tries getting it up to Reese, but instead gets it up to Mitchell. Mitchell loses possession as Brook will get it in deep. George and Zhang on the puck. Battle along the wall. Won by the Islanders. Araya. Oh, what a big hit delivered there. No, that was Reese. I'm sorry. Reese landed a big hit by the Islanders bench. Almost got free, and it's Kelimonis now. Tries to get it in deep. Mitchell, or Flynn, my apologies, couldn't hang on. Oh, Flynn takes a hit. Shimmick, it's a move around 1. Sends it up ice. Dunny will receive it. Dunny with time. Over to Furness. Furness to the net. Save from Turco. Loose rebound, and Turco will cover it up. Oh, and Flynn takes a big hit there. And we're probably going to have some penalties here. Yep, we will. It's, I believe, Brook will have the Eagles penalty. Islanders so close. Their first, real scoring chance right there. Oh, they're going to give him a major here. Or will it be hold up. Is it a major or no? No, it's a minor. It's a minor. I was going to say, they're about to give Brook a major, but instead he got a minor. But Islanders, this is their first power play of the game. Eagles are 0 for 1 on the power play. Islanders actually did extremely well on that penalty kill. Question is, can they do well on the power play? Murphy over to Furness. Furness to the net. Nice save from Turco. Pepper up ice. Murphy keeps it in the zone. Wiggle receives it. Wiggle will send it up. Murphy keeps it in, and he will have to go back. Furness right in front of us here. Furness still carrying it up zone. He brings it into the Eagles territory. It's just going to dump it in deep. Wiggle will receive for the Eagles. But Dunny with a nice forecheck. Flynn up over to Furness. Furness over to Murphy. Now Murphy will look like he tried to get it to the net, but a little far out of his reach. Murphy, shot, nice save made from Turco. 28 seconds to go on the Islanders power play. It's been very close. The draw, won by the Islanders. Eagles set it up. Battle down below. Gallagher can't hang on. Murphy tries to win it. Eagles gonna kill off this penalty kill. So both teams will be 0 for 1 on power plays today. Murphy tries to get around. Not far enough. Battle along the wall here. Fried gets free, shot in that nice save made by Zach. Reen able to keep it in the zone. Fried gets it. Baines, Reed, and Fried working with it. Up ice, tries to get it to 4-4. A little bit behind. Reen dumps it down low. Baines, Reed can't hang on. Fried gets by Murphy. Fried, he has two with him. Fried to the net, nice save made by Zach. Up ice, Reen gets it over to 2. Not quite there yet. Furness will dump it just for the Eagles to grab it. Reen carrying it up for the Eagles. Here comes Reen. Reen gets by. Reen shot in the net, just misses the net wide. Baines, Reed, and Gianantonio now. Saunier has it. He just forces it up. 2 intercepts it. 2 tries to dump it in deep, but picked up from Murphy, and they'll just go off the glass, and that will be back in the Islanders' territory for icing. Here's the draw, won by the Islanders. And that will be out of play. .252 here in the second. In a scoreless, in a 1-0 game, my apologies. Eagles keep it in the zone. Brum tries to get it into Zhang. Reese can't get it out of the zone. Kept in by the Eagles. Here comes Brum. He still hanging on. Out front. Loose still. Wiggled to the net. Save made by Zach. 2:19 to go in the second. Eagles started to control late here in period number 2. The draw is won by the Islanders. 2-on-1 generated here. It's Flynn. He has Dunny with him. A nice play there. Loose puck. Oh, he can't get by. Oh my goodness, that was the chance right there for the Islanders. They desperately needed that, but couldn't get it. Now Turco, he's by himself. And Turco can't quite make a scoring chance out of that. Brook to the net. Save made by Zach. Fried. Gets picked from Shimmick, up over to Dunny. Dunny now working with it. Islanders get in the Eagles' territory again. Is this the chance they can get? Dunny is Brook on him. Dunny still taking off with it. Turco around over to Pepper. Pepper made the nice defensive play on that 2-on-1. Loose puck. DeFore will receive it. DeFore still with possession. Up over to Gianantonio. Gianantonio loses it. George will pick it up. George around the boards. Under a minute to play. Period 2. Just a 1-1 game. 1-0 game. Big collision there. George receives it. Baines Reed on him. Furnace. Down over to George. Around over to Furnace. Furnace. Over to Gianantonio. Islanders receive it. Flip up ice, and it will be a icing with 15.6 to go in regulation. Draw won by the Eagles. They get it to the net. Shot blocked. 5 ticks to go. And that will do it for period number 2. Heron Wellesley. So the Eagles still just a 1-0 lead as we had a scoreless second period. Looking at the big one, big game of the day we got college football. 16 Vanderbilt, 10 Alabama. And then for the MLB playoffs as well, a 9-1 Brewers lead in the bottom of the 4th for game 4. That's what's happening in professional sports. Eagles just a 1-0 lead. Here in the 3rd. I mean, each team has had scoring chances. Eagles have capitalized on the one they have. Islanders have had a few they couldn't be able to capitalize on them. So 15 minutes ago, just a 1-0 game. Game is on. Coleman. Over to Furnace. Down over to Coleman. Tries to get it up to Araya. Coleman receives it. Coleman up to Furnace. Won by the Islanders. Now Furnace taking off. Gets intercepted from Wiggle. Wiggle. Big collisions. Araya gets it up. It's not going to be icing. Pepper tries to get it up the boards. Araya gets it. Now Furnace tries to get it up to Araya, but not far enough. Now here's an opportunity generating here for the Eagles. Mitchell will intercept it. Killamonis down on the boards to Araya, but Araya tried to double tap. Not far. Killamonis right in front of us here. Mitchell will receive it. He gets it up over to Furnace. Tips from Reese. Up on the boards. George to the net, just misses it wide. Battle along the wall. Eagles taking off with it. Here comes George. Oh! Johnny took a big, fall on the boards. And, big hit delivered there. 2-on-1 generated here for the Eagles. Shot, nice save made by Zach. Loose puck, shot in the net. Another nice save made by Zach. George tries getting it up to Dunny. It will not be an icing, so a change is made by the Islanders. Nice pass up to Turco, but a nice pick made by, I believe, Murphy. Dunny carrying it up the zone. And Islanders trying to just get something generated here. Up ice. Turco tries to dump off to Gallagher. And Gallagher, there's a big hit on Murphy. Loose puck in Murphy. Murphy's a bit slow to get up. Here comes Furnace. And offside as Johnny was outside. 12:06 to go. Islanders so close, yet so far. But the Eagles have been in control for a decent amount of time now. Brooke has possession. Got hit, tipped, and I think he took a hit from Gianantonio. Shot in the net, nice block there. Kilomonis had a nice shot, but a good block. Now 2 taken off. 3-on-1 generating here. A nice pick from DeFore. And now DeFore tries getting it up to Araya. Not far enough. Freed. There's a hit from Gianantonio, or Kilomonis. Kilomonis up ice. Over to Araya. Araya taken off. Araya is by himself. He gets by Reen. Shot to the net. Nice save made from Turco. Loose puck. Gets it up over to Baines Reed. He only has 1 to beat. He has 2 with him. He tries flipping it to 2, but a little far out of his reach. 2 tries sliding it up to Baines Reed, but Reen will receive it. Big collision. Loose puck. George. Battle along the wall. Still battling along the wall. It's been a long battle here between Eagles and Islanders. It's still going. And a whistle is finally blown. .10:33 to go. That's fine. Here you go. The draw is won by the Eagles. Dunny tries sliding up to Flynn. Flynn tries to break it out of zone. It's loose. Eagles finally able to break it out. Murphy up. Off the boards. The slide. Off the boards again. The drop pass. There's the carry. Up to the zone. Nice play from George. Now here comes Shimmick. Tried to get it out of the zone using the wall. Wiggle able to keep it in. Up the boards again. Wiggle still keeps it in the zone. Turco to the net. Nice save made by Zach. Murphy up the wall. Dunny trying to break it out. Now Eagles are in control here. They've been in control. They look to keep it in control. Shimmick. Oh, Turco got free. Turco. Shimmick gets taken down. A glove came off while at it. Brum by himself. He carries it. Nice save made by Zach. Coleman up over to Gianantonio. Now Gianantonio gets by two. Gianantonio is taking off with it. He's carrying it through the neutral zone. Brings it to the Eagles' offensive zone. Gianantonio now. Spin move. Passes over to Saunier. Saunier shot in it. It got tipped, I think, from Turco. Another block from the Eagles. Furness barely could keep it in, but he eventually loses it, and Reen will now hold it. And ooh! And it hit the helmet of somebody. 8:07 to go. Neutral ice. It seems like any chance the Honors could get, shot gets blocked by the Eagles. Blocked shots has been the story today. Loose puck. Araya carrying it. Shot in that. Nice save made from Turco. Another shot in that. Nice save from Turco again. Back-to-back good shots from the Islanders as they finally get it on. But Turco, back-to-back good saves. Now, Coleman carrying it through the neutral zone. Tries getting it around. Loses possession. George over to Killamonis. Killamonis. That was hit from Mitchell, so it won't be an icing. Reese tries getting it. Islanders seem tired as well, as that puck gets loose, and Flynn looks a little stunned. And George, to the net, but I think he got tipped off his own teammate. Killamonis able to break free. His shot to the net, and just misses it wide. Gianantonio up ice over to George. He misses the net wide. Killamonis to the net, just over. Shimmick loses it. Picked up from Killamonis. Up to the boards. Gianantonio. Baines Reed is the first guy in the Islanders zone, and he's on the other team. Zhang. Carrying it. Zhang is still going. Nice pass over to, I believe, Brum. Eagles are still keeping it in the zone. Islanders cannot get anything going for them right now. And yes, they can finally break it out. But Eagles are just going to recover quickly as Wiggle brings it in. His shot to the net, a glove cover up from Zach with 5:48 to go. I mean, Eagles just have better control for a decent amount of time now. Islanders had some chances for a little quick stretch, but couldn't capitalize on any of them. And Murphy trips on his own stick. Battle on the wall. Saunier has it. Up the middle, tried to get it to Furness. Furness couldn't hang on. DeFore up over to Gianantonio. Finally gets in the Eagles' territory. Islanders working with it. Saunier can't quite get it. Furness Off the glass, icing. No, they waved it off. Icing is waved off. Zhang tried to get a pass over to Turco, couldn't. Up the wall, under 5 minutes to play. Murphy, the Giantonio. Giantonio can't quite hang on. Up ice. Just a flick up the ice. Coleman. Battle along the wall. Eagles still. Gallagher has possession of it for the Eagles. Zips it around. Turco will receive it. Saunier can't get it out of the zone. Reen intercepted, gets tipped, but over the net. Freed. Now, the pass. Giantonio gets it again. Here comes Giantonio. Brings it in the Eagles zone, but Eagles easily just pick it up. Reese able to keep it in, though. And he takes a little bit of a bump. Up ice, Coleman. Back over to Killamonis. One on immediate. Araya gets it. Araya bringing it in the zone. He has it behind the net. He's still going with it. Araya. Down over to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to get it out front to Reese. Couldn't quite. George to the net. Nice save from Turco. Loose rebound. It doesn't go in. And the helmet goes off of Turco. And another chance for the Islanders. That is so close. Yet so far with 3:29 to go in regulation. The draw is battling still. One by the Eagles. 2 able to break free. He only has 1 to beat. It's George, and he will beat him. And puck is loose. Islanders dodge a bullet, though. Dunny can't get it out of the zone. Able to keep it in for Brook. Shot to the net. Not there. Flynn carrying it. Tries getting it up to Dunny, but blocked from 2. Killamonis, and that's going to be offside. 2:56 to go. Flynn was off. The draw won by the Eagles. Wiggle off the boards. Murphy. Furnace. Up the wall. DeFore. Foot race. DeFore. And that looked like a trip. Giantonio only has 1 to beat, but it gets poked from Pepper, who makes another nice defensive play. And the chances just continue to be unlucky for the Islanders here today. Up ice. Murphy. Giantonio receives it. Giantonio now taking off with it. Line change being made. Under 2 minutes to play in regulation. That puck will be a icing. So close, yet so far. Goalie is pulled. Minute 52 to go. The goalie is pulled. Reen will send it, and that is... Oh, it's icing. Minute 44 to go. That was so close. Reen had the right flip, just little shy of going in. Islanders, goalie pulled, they got, and whistle. They got Reese, Araya, Shimmick, Mitchell, Coleman, and Killamonis out for the pulled goalie. The draw is won by the Eagles. They break it out. Minute 35 to go, no icing. Killamonis goes back to retrieve it. He sets it up over to Araya. Now here's a foot race, and did they call a icing? I think they did. So Zach is going back out. George and Colton Murphy are in the game. Shimmick goes out, so it's 5-on-5, minute 24. Here's the draw. Won by the Eagles. But Islanders carrying it. Araya. Will the goalie be pulled? There he goes. Goalie is pulled. Send it up ice. No icing. Islanders have to go back to retrieve it. A minute to play in regulation. Shimmick. Trying to get it up to Araya. Not far enough. Dumped in deep. Off the glass. Nice play there. 50 seconds to go. Just 1-0 game. George. Up over to Murphy. Islanders got to hurry the tempo here. Going too slow. Deflected from Brum. And that puck is icing. 35.7 to go. Another one so close for going in for the Eagles. So Furnace, Killamonis, Saunier, Dunny, Giantonio, and Shimmick are out there with the goalie pulled now. The draw is won by the Eagles. And 2 is going to go down. It's going to be a trip. 30.3. It's going to be on Furnace. That's going to do it, probably. Very unfortunate. The draw. Is won by the Eagles. Islanders will carry it up. Killamonis just off the glass. Does not get a good bounce. 10 seconds to play. 2 with an immediate forecheck. In the feet, that's probably going to do it right there. And that is going to be the game. The Eagles, a 1-0 win in a somewhat dominant performance. I am Lyric Saunier from LCS Sports Talk. Make sure you like and subscribe. And until next time, see you and have an amazing day.